Continuous batting order means everyone bats. So Brittany, what a matchup to start us off with here. Tennessee and Florida. What have you learned about these two teams?
You know, Tennessee first, they are a gritty team. To get here, they've won multiple one-run games.
Caden Hugh in the circle for Florida. 12-year-old, 18-year-old from Lake Mary, Florida. Lake Mary is pretty much a suburb of Orlando. And that is fouled off. So Sid Hunt stays alive in the count.
And Caden Hugh doing a great job in the circle, getting 2 strikes early, but Sydney Hunt swinging first. Fouling off pitches, really making Hugh work in the circle.
Yeah, 4 fouls on 5 pitches. And that is short. Nice play by the left fielder. Should be the catcher when Tennessee goes on defense. 1999 when it was in Talladega, Alabama.
How about that? You can hear the coaches saying slap D. They're bringing their infield in.
Florida's got about 5 or 6 pitchers they can go with. Another short ball goes over the left fielder. This time Lester was too far in, and it'll be a double.
Scoring position. Tennessee looking to score early.
Love those uniforms. No coincidence. They're patterned after the Tennessee Lady Vols softball uniforms. A lot of Lady Vols fans on this Tennessee Little League team. Sammy Larkin up to bat now. Goes to the shortstop. Thomas picks it up, makes the throw. Runner advances.
On Camden Hugh. She's got that extra adrenaline for this first inning of the regional. Got a little juice on the ball coming in.
Emery from Charlotte, Tennessee. Honolulu, she'll be the leadoff. Saw her playing third base defensively. Holton and Bono. I know you're a big fan of Addison Bono, the catcher for Lake Mary.
Yeah, she was one of the youngest players out here last year when Florida made it to the semi-run. And every step to get here in sectionals, districts, states. So she is a player, if you like the long ball, to keep an eye on.
And Mangrum, daughter of the manager of this Tennessee team, she'll be watching her in the circle. I love the intensity she shows. She's ferocious. She can be intimidating to make some of these batters.
Absolutely. You know,
Lou is a talented track athlete as well. So that is impressive at 13 years old. That's a hobby. No wonder she's so strong.
Right.
That is lifted over to first, and the play easily grabbed there by
field, second base, and first base all going for the same ball. She's able to keep her eye on it, use her balance, and gather that in for the first out. That's a big out for Tennessee.
Up to bat now. Her parents sitting down in front of us. They have her jersey on in the stands. Good. That is poked to right field. And boy. That is lifted back over to right field again. And Emery Cox, 2 putouts. Way to show they're all in.
I love that. You know, when these girls watch college softball, they pick up on so many things, and being able to mimic those great players that they watch, it's just so great for the sport, and seeing it trickle down here to Little League.
Caden Hugh had a very good first inning.
Yeah, this pitch just up and in. You're as close to 100% as you can be.
1-2 the count. Hit out to center field, and an easy play.
Timing's on. She's seeing the ball well, and now finds herself in a 2-strike count.
Players on these questionnaires. Strike! Got her looking. Hugh looking for her second strikeout of the inning. And gets it. Another called strike. Caden Hugh mowing him down. Struck out the last 2 batters after hitting the first. Catalano is also a returner from last year's team. That is hit sharply to short. Larkin with the put out. Offensive shortstops in the entire state of Florida.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
There are some good ball players that come from the state of Florida.
Fantastic family event here, these regionals. Both these teams got huge ovations from all their family and friends that traveled here to watch them. That's going to be tough. Over to second. Weiss picks it up, makes the throw, and just gets.
Quickly throws a strike to first base. That's how you do it.
Yeah, you come into these.
But not at all. These teams are locked in. They're ready to go. They have a mission.
Sammy Bradley in the batter's box right now. We may see her pitch at some point. She is one of their better options at pitcher as well. But her dad, Mike, is the varsity head baseball coach at Winter Springs High School. And another strikeout.
What she's doing in the circle, and that's what we're seeing from Hugh. She knows where the ball is going to end up when it leaves her hand. And then when she gets ahead, she can go outside the zone there.
Deloach. I love when the young 10 to 12-year-olds say their favorite celebrity is Adam Sandler. They're about 4.5 hours from Knoxville. 2-2. Pitcher's going to pick it up. Hugh not in time. Good base running there by Deloach for Tennessee. 1 out here in the top of the third. Brinkley McCandless up to bat. They call her Brink. That is drifting foul.
In this situation here, trying to move a runner into scoring position, just rolls foul.
Brink's favorite player, Lady Vols' McKenna Gibson. In fact, she caught one of her home run balls and had it signed. There's another strikeout. The leadoff is Sydney Hunt. She was the leadoff batter to start the game. Back up to the plate now. Runner goes, throw over second base. But nice backup there by Holton to keep that. And that's the first walk given up by Hugh. See every state with the exception of Virginia today. Virginia, the champion of the Southeast region last year. They will play the winner of this game tomorrow. Throw down to third, not in time. Love watching Coach Cody there, who's at third base, making sure that Addison didn't try to take off home. Thought he was going to grab her. Stop. That's going to be tough. Over to short. Long throw. Not in time. Run scores for Tennessee.
How about Tennessee scoring the first run of this ballgame without a ball leaving the infield?
So this situation is not a challenge for her to figure out what to do. Yeah, Larkin's mom, a physical therapist, her dad, a financial advisor. So somewhere along the line, quantum physics caught her attention. Out to center field. No, make it short, shallow right. Here in the bottom of the third. And Bianca Vandenberg's going to try to turn that around. Her special talent playing the piano. And nice. Just got past the second baseman. And
just off the tip of her glove.
5'8". Nickname is Granny. Granny. She's the tallest player on the team. That's why that pitch was a strike. 0-2, no outs. Players on the team. He's down the bunt. Ingram has no trouble getting the put out, but the runner advances over to second.
Moves a runner up 60 feet now in scoring position.
Vandenberg standing on second for Florida in scoring position. 2 outs, though, here in the bottom of the third. Tennessee scored their one and only run. Top of this inning. Runners going to third. A nice heads-up running by Vandenberg. Teammates laugh. That is going to get foul. took the new softball and threw a strike. Third strikeout for Mangrum.
Mangrum stranding, playing the games and winning and making it to regionals, but just hanging out in the stands with your teammates in the hotels, the travel. You see North Carolina team having fun.
Need to take a banana to the doctor, and it's when it's not peeling well.
That
was hit right back up to Hugh. She bobbled it. That throw's not going to be in time by Lou.
to even get a piece of the ball to slow it down and have a chance to make a play.
His infield. Cody McCannis talking to his team. They have a switch at pitcher. We will.
And in 2 innings, saying a lot.
Here in the top of the 4th inning, Tennessee up 1-0. It has definitely been an advantage to be in the circle today. Pitchers have dominated the game so far.
Get the bunt down, doesn't change your strike zone.
And this time she can take the base. So now runners at first and second.
Reset, 2 strikes, reset.
Mangrum, again, her dad is the manager of this Tennessee team. She collects rocks shaped like hearts. Very specific type of rock. There's the strikeout, first strikeout thrown by Bradley.
How about that response by Bradley? First hitter she sees. Working through those jitters, that excitement of playing in your first regional, settling down here, goes up in the zone.
Runner still at first and second, only 1 out.
Her best pitch is a changeup. They say it can be a game changer for her when it's on, but maybe looking to change speed. But tough as nails behind the plate is.
The tallest player on the Florida roster crouched down there behind the plate. And another strikeout as Bradley is warming up. She struck out her last 2 batters.
The changeup, and I can see why their coaches say it could be deadly when it's on.
I mentioned earlier this Tennessee team, they put the poker chip in their back pocket, which is what the Lady Vols do for good luck to show that they're all in. But Bristol says she also puts chapstick in her back pocket. So you think she's rocking a poker chip and a tube of chapstick back there? Bradley, 0-2, looking for a 3rd straight strikeout. Did not get it, but hit the umpire. So watch the home plate umpire. That yeah. So umpire David Strickland still trying to shake this off back there behind the plate against Bristol Bowling, and gets it. Boy, what a comeback. Mangrum has been so impressive in the circle for Tennessee.
And she's had great defense behind her as well.
That is hit right at the shortstop, Maya Casey.
You just need to get a football out there pre-game.
Yeah.
Let him play.
So with it as hot as 1-2 the count. Check swing. There's trouble just behind the second baseman, and the right fielder Emery Cox called. Pass ball, and Lou heads down to first. So now runners at first and second for Florida for every game. Short fly caught easily by Hunt.
This is who you want to have an opportunity to swing a bat with a runner in scoring position, down by 1.
Pass ball, runner goes to third. Both runners advance now, second and third.
Up out of the zone, but if you're a power hitter, that's the pitch that you want to connect with. Just too much movement at the end.
It's high, so they do put her on. Bono trots down to first. That's into shallow right, and this time Emery Cox comes over and makes the good defensive play.
Bradley working the circle.
A strikeout thrown by Bradley on the 9th pitch.
To the plate. There's great location, peppering the strike zone, late movement.
One down. That's going to be tough. Over to shortstop, picked up by Thomas, and Thomas makes a textbook play.
And no time for hesitation, fielded cleanly, gets it out of her glove. And how about the stretch over at first base by
5'1", 11-year-old. Again, these are 10 to 12-year-olds.
Hey, up a little bit. One step.
Big softball family. Her dad has his own travel softball organization called the Tennessee Prodigies. Oh, got her right on the hand or the arm. So, Goner, let's take another look at it.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
right in the knuckles and the hands moving.
Thomas looking to get on and try to start a rally for Florida. Goes down swinging, though. Strikeout number 4 for Mangrum.
You see the reacts from the infield after that pitch, too. Mangrum had to work hard here, but just hitting the inner half, and I think that's...
Bradley trying to draw the walk from her fellow pitcher. And does. Hesitated to see if it was a strike. That's the 3rd base on balls given up. So Bianca Vandenberg, who did get a hit, she's the only hit so far. Hits that to shortstop, put out as its 2nd. They can't turn 2.
Yeah.
Really have to have a talent to override that, right?
I don't know. I think when you're younger, I think that happens
Easier?
when you have kids and they wake up
Yeah.
and your body adjusts. You get a 1-2 count, you're going to go with something that you can throw off the plate.
That's what she did. Got the strikeout as well. Number 5, and Mangrum has been the MVP so far.
Heading into the last inning.
Sydney Hunt, the batter for Tennessee. It's that right at the shortstop, Thomas. Foul straight back, and Bono makes the play, but just did not stay in her glove.
This ball was smoked off the bat. Moving into the 5-6 hole, she had that ball in her glove, but it was just hit so hard. But nice job by Thomas to actually making this play close at first base.
Everyone in action with the exception of Virginia. And a 3rd strike called as Bradley continues to dominate from the circle, her 6th strikeout. Batting lineup, but they have not gotten that power going today. And Lester.
With just a 1-run lead, Florida wants this leadoff on just to try and get something started, but ties up Lester right there with the ball on the inner.
He puts it in the dirt to 3rd. Nice play. Count is 2-1. Hit to 3rd. And that'll do it. Tennessee takes down Florida 1-0. Chance to tomorrow to take on Virginia. Larkin with the final putout for Tennessee.
Emily Mangrum in the circle. Nerves of steel, worked out a bases loaded jam, but attacked this powerful Florida lineup, kept them to just 1 hit, shut out by Emily Mangrum. And